I've been looking out for one of these little storm cookers for a while now, and I couldn't decide which one to buy because there's a few versions about. And when I took everything into consideration, I went for this. This is the Petromax FK1. It only holds 500 ml of water, but it's absolutely brilliant. I bought this new on eBay for £45, and it came with this really amazing bag. It's absolutely cavernous. The reason I went for this is it's got some brilliant features on it. Deployable legs, really like that. Adds a level of stability, and it also keeps the heat away from the ground. I had a moment of inspiration with a long tent peg, and I came up with this, and I'm hoping it's going to make a really useful pot support. When he's not in use, he's going to live in there, and the whole thing goes together easily like that. And it came along with one of these little pot support things, and that goes in the top so you can maximise your heat. I'm not sure I'm too keen on that idea, but I'm going to give it a go today. The other notable mention are the deployable handles that come out from the side. Today I'm going to be cooking some homemade polenta. This is not to be confused with that industrially made stuff that you buy in the supermarket that looks like expandable foam from your builders merchants. This is the good stuff. I'm frying that off with some chorizo sausage, and I brought along some butter. I tested this little storm cooker out with the Trangia, and I was amazed at the result. I got to brew on with this setup in around 3.5 to 4 minutes, which I thought was phenomenal. I know that this type of cooker works best when you face it into the wind, but that's only when you're using biomass. With the Trangia, I'm facing it away from the wind, and I shouldn't have a problem. I was a bit sceptical on how stable this would be, but I'm really impressed. I've had to go for a refill. There's quite a breeze today, and I've got to put the windshield round. So that burnt through the fuel in no time at all. My original intention was to head up over there where it was really quiet, but somebody beat me to it. It looks like somebody's living up there. Best not disturb them. I'm really enjoying this little setup. How practical is it? That's the question. Well, when it packs down, it all goes inside here, and he's still a reasonable-ish size to go in your bag or your backpack. So that's the biggest con with this, I guess, but at the same time, he boils water fast. I've got the option to use biomass, or, as I'm testing out today for cooking, an alcohol stove. I've been really pleased as well with the little pot stand I made. Let me show you around the coastline where I am. I like the ruggedness of it all. The tide's gone out. And I'll show you over here. It's nice. I like rugged coastlines. I like woodlands as well, just being outside. But there's always some interest going on, even if it's just the shape of rocks or the tide coming in or animals running around. There's quite a few little rabbits and stuff that live up in here. I've left me cooking too long again. He's starting to burn. That's not too bad. The polenta's going nice and crispy. It's the thing, you've got to keep an eye on it and not wander off. I've got a good degree of confidence with this setup that the ground's not going to burn underneath. He's slightly warm, but he's by no means hot. So that little stand works brilliantly. It's a little bit overdone today. The chorizo sausage is a bit burnt, but I'm not complaining. It takes a lot to screw up that sausage. And then my polenta, it's beautifully fried off. If you've not made your own polenta before, give it a try. It's really easy to do. Having said that, if you want me to show you how to make it when I'm out at some point, maybe on a camp, it'd be better on a camp, then let me know in the comments. I just want to say thank you to all of you who put comments on my videos. I really appreciate that interaction. And if you like this sort of content, keep smashing that like button. It really helps with the YouTube God's algorithm. It's been absolutely wonderful today being out on this rugged coastline. It's even better that I haven't fallen off the edge whilst filming. And what lessons have I learnt? Or is there anything I could share that may help you if you decide to have this kind of setup? Well, there's an obvious one, because I've been using an alcohol stove. The back of this pan's going to need a good seeing to with a wet wipe to get the soot off. But it's not too bad. Valuable lesson. I'm not sure how well you can see this, how well he's crisped up. That's the chrome on this little piece of metal that I had. I'm trying to think of what it is. Oh, come on, you can do it. Tent peg, that was it. This tent peg was chromed and the chrome has burnt off. He's gone all a bit like, yeah, he's coming off there. So hopefully I haven't ingested too much of that chrome. So that was a valuable lesson. I'll strip that off when I get home. Trangia inside this little setup, he gets quite sooted up, as does the inside of the pot, but that's going to get sooted up anyway. It's inevitable, whatever you use, whether it's combustible material or not. I've also learnt that this little setup with these legs, which won't go down now because I've just lifted him up, it's really stable. Really pleased with this. Let's organise him. So I'm turn him over quick. Never mind. He's going away anyway. Oh yeah, going away. Right. So he's going to pack up in there. That's going to go in there. I was really pleased with this choice of mini fire kettle with the folding handles. Still not too compact, is it? Well, it's compact-ish, but it's still quite a size. If you was to take it in a backpack, he still takes up a fair bit of space. But I do like the versatility. And he's been great fun to play with. Would I take him out on more trips and more journeys? Yeah, I think I would. He's made of aluminium. I guess that keeps the weight down. And the finishing on him's really good. Apart from, we've got rivets that have been put in there for the legs, and on a few other places on here So instead of being riveted, instead of being welded, sorry, he's been riveted. Does that lessen the lifespan of the product? I don't know. If anybody out there's got one of these and they've used it for a bit, let me know how you got on and how well it's lasted. It's been an absolute blast today. Thank you very much for coming along. I really appreciate your company. Wet wipes, if you're doing this sort of thing, they're absolutely brilliant. They just clean everything up. Now I've got to find a way out of here without getting lost. It could be a short journey back, or it could be a long journey. Who knows? It's been really enjoyable though. One last look at the view.